The witch hunt that you should be talking about is they caught President Obama absolutely cold, Tulsi Gabbard. What they did to this country in 2016, starting in 2016, but going up all the way going up to 2020 in the election. They tried to rig the election, and they got caught. And there should be very severe consequences for that. You know, when we caught Hillary Clinton, I said, you know what? Let's not go too far here. It's the ex-wife of a president, and I thought it was sort of terrible. And I let her off the hook, and I'm very happy I did. But it's time to start, after what they did to me, and whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people. Obama's been caught directly. So people say, oh, you know, a group. It's not a group. It's Obama. His orders are on the paper. The papers are signed. The papers came right out of their office. They sent everything to be highly classified. Well, the highly classified's been released. And what they did in 2016 and in 2020 is very criminal. It's criminal at the highest level. So that's really the things you should be talking.
Okay, so we see this, and my 2 cents to this shit is I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck. Why does it always seem that y'all come out with this bombshell news? We had Epstein, we thought we was gonna get that, but y'all said it really ain't no list now. I guess nobody believes that. I don't think Epstein was as powerful as people try to put on, but I could be wrong. Do I think Epstein killed himself? No. Do I think Epstein is dead? No. And the reason I don't think that, because it doesn't make sense to kill him and leave Ghislaine Maxwell still alive, and that was his bottom bitch, or his girlfriend, or his sidekick. It would be crazy to kill him and you got this woman still alive. Even so much so that now everybody's like, question Ghislaine, question her. Because if that was the case and you knew she was around doing this stuff with him, every time you seen them take a picture, she was in the pictures as well. So she has to know where the bodies lay to. So that's why I say he's definitely not dead. I think he's still alive. They just used that and try to act like he did, but he's out living his best life. That's what I believe. Also, Trump was talking about Hillary Clinton, her emails, whoop, all of this shit, said that he was going to arrest her, and she, acid washed or bleached or whatever the fuck she supposed to did to the emails, and supposed to be giving top secret emails to other countries and selling these secrets and stuff. That was another thing. He just said in this video he let her go or whatnot. Whoop. Yeah. What the fuck it do? Okay, now we got Obama, and with the 2016 Russia collusion. At first you said it was Hillary Clinton and her law firm and stuff like that, but now you got Barack Obama name signed on some papers, and Tulsi Gabbard has did this, elaborate cleaning of house, or doing some investigation, and all of a sudden you want to blame Obama for the Russian collusion type stuff, right? I'm just getting tired of them playing in our faces. That's where I'm at with it. I'm getting tired of them saying they're going to do something and not doing it. They're saying they got this bombshell news and nothing comes out. They're releasing these files, but we never get to see them. And then we don't know if we actually get all of the files. We don't know if we get partial of the files. We don't know if that's truly the redacted shit, or, we have to just go on faith that our government is telling us the truth. And we know government lies. I'm just going to leave that there. We know that the government lies. I don't give a fuck if Obama did this or not, because Obama's not going to get arrested. Obama's not going to go to no trial. I just don't believe it. He just said he didn't want to arrest a wife of a former president, but you wanted to go and arrest the former president. That makes no fucking sense. If you was going to do anybody, you would make sense to arrest the former wife's president, because she wasn't a president. But now you're making a precedent going after a president if you decide to pursue these charges. I don't think we're going to see anything. Barack Obama walk around here, he on his wife's podcast, crossing his legs, talking about gay men and that type of stuff. I don't think we're going to see anything. Now, I could be wrong. Y'all could put in the comment section if you think Trump is actually going to pursue this, Tulsi Gabbard is going to actually pursue this. If y'all think the government is telling us the truth, I don't. We're not going to see anything. There will be no charges. They're going to be talking about this. And then it's crazy that you want to bring this up when everybody for the last 2 weeks has said, where the Epstein shit at? You said you was running on Epstein. Nah, don't try to flip the subject now. Don't try to flip the page now. We don't want to hear about Barack Obama. We want to hear about what Epstein got to say. We know what Barack Obama about. Barack Obama's about getting bent over a barrel and letting a man poke him in the booty. Okay, we get it. We know that Barack Obama is a homosexual man. We want to know why the fuck y'all ain't released that Epstein shit. That's what everybody wants to know. And I keep telling y'all this. What they'll end up doing is just releasing some shit and say, here, have it all. This is all the Epstein shit. Because how are you going to know if that's all of the Epstein stuff or not? You're not going to know. So you just got to take their word for it. And once again, we know that the government lies. Excuse me. They lie, and they lie a lot. This is something that we have to always take into account when we're asking our government for something. Also, this is a well-oiled machine. America is a well-oiled machine. It's built off of corruption, slavery, illegal shit, evil shit, sacrificing people, killing people, going to other countries and changing regimes and slavery. Like, this is like America is not a place where you should be looking for any type of good. America is more evil than it is good. Even though I know a lot of people like to, believe that it's got some hope, even though they put us in a trick bag and make us think about the American dream, the white picket fence, the wife, the 2 cars and the 2 kids and the little fluffy dog. America is not that. If you drive around America and see what America looks like, you start to learn very quick. America is about money, money, money. If you don't have money, then your ass gonna be put in certain classes, and certain classes get frowned upon. Certain things that's going on in America right now, when they talk about like repositioning the financial banking system and crypto and stuff like that, all of this shit is about money, more money, more money. If you ain't got no money, your ass can't really function in America. Every time you walk outside in America, you got to spend some money, some gas money to go to to just drive around, go to the store, go to football games, basketball games, grocery stores, movies, buy some shoes. Anything you do in America, when you leave your doorstep, you're going to spend some fucking money. And they got it set up like that. That's all America is about. I just don't see them doing anything with Obama. And like I said, I could be wrong. It could actually be a new day, a new time, a new coming. But we ain't seen not one person that was supposed to have been to jail actually go to jail. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen, like I said, Hillary Clinton on some emails. And then when they do decide to arrest somebody, it's like this no-name motherfucker that you ain't never heard of before that just taking the fall for something. And they only give him 3 years on some shit that, this is treason. You can get life for this, or you can go to Guantanamo Bay for this. But he only get 3 years, and then he get time served or something. Like, we get played so crazy as Americans that we think there's some good in America. There is no good in America. Y'all got to start changing your mind and understand us as American citizens. We need to come together, put down all the racist shit, all the stuff that keep us divided, and actually come together and fight together so we can actually get this world, this country, the way that suits the American people and not just the elite people. It's crazy that we have 5 or 6 families that dictate what go on in America. A handful of billionaires, they can say, hey, this global warming is the thing. We finna go in and block out half the sun. What? That's what Bill Gates said. He want to build something to block out half the sun because of global warming. First of all, I thought you dealt with computers. Secondly, who put you over this type of shit to say that we okay with you thinking that you could just go block the fucking sun out? That is some weird shit, but people are doing it. People are saying these things and doing these things, and people just go along with it. Like I said, I could be wrong. I don't think Obama's going to go to jail. I don't think Michelle's going to go to jail. I don't think Hillary Clinton's going to jail. I don't think we're going to hear nothing else about this. I really think this is just a cover up